Inquisitor Thaddeus narrowed his eyes. He could sense it. A subtle change in the usual mood. Something was different. Something was definitely amiss.
This doesn't sound like our usual fare, said Thaddeus under his breath.
What's that, Master? Asked his understudy Tarquinus.
Oh, nothing. Must be a bad editing day, I guess, replied Thaddeus.
Pardon? Said Tarquinus, his head tilted to the side in a dramatically quizzical position.
Oh, nothing,
repeated his master. So, why have you summoned me to your rooms at so late an hour, Master? Tarquinus looked confused for a moment, and his brow furrowed as he looked like he was considering what he had just said.
Ah, I see,
said the older man, his head shaking slowly from side to side as he smirked and sighed.
Okay, let's do this.
What goes on here, Master? I am bemused at what transpires, and what thou dost say. Tarquinus again double-took and scrunched his brow and blinked rapidly, as if in shock, deeply perplexed by what he had just intoned.
'Twould seem we have to go on a quest, boy, for the season is nigh, and we shall be abroad. We needs me to purveyor of fine merchandise, and to hire him. We needs but to buy the merch, and all will be well, said Thaddeus while grinning.
We must buy the merch, said Tarquinus, who then, closing his eyes, placed the thumb and forefinger of his right hand into the small of his nose, sighing deeply.
Yes, we must buy the merch. It is the only way we can save the galaxy. Buy the merch. We must buy the merch, said Thaddeus,
his grin becoming wider by the second.
Product placement,
sighed Tarquinus.
What?
Queried Thaddeus. Really? Oh no, Master. If you're breaking the fourth wall, then so am I. And when did we start talking like a child's interpretation of Shakespeare meets Yoda? And you, said Tarquinus.
Me?
Said Thaddeus quizzically. No, you, said Tarquinus.
Me?
Said the narrator element. Yes, you. Knock it off, barked Tarquinus forcefully. Okay, said the narrator element as he knocked it off.
So what's got you so hot and bothered then?
Are we really stooping to being used as a cheap and tacky way to advertise some form of collectibles?
Oh, no. They're very functional. Look, this one keeps you warm. Look at it. Isn't it wonderful? And this one, this chalice of power. It holds the sweetest of elixirs, beverages of the gods.
The mug.
Chalice?
By simply having a logo on it.
Well, it's like warp stuff, really. Enjoyment is all about associated experiences and perception. It tastes better if you think it tastes better. And this one, it makes you irresistible too.
Please don't say potential shore leave partners. Just don't.
I was going to say connoisseurs. I was.
Connoisseurs? This is ridiculous. I thought Cronin was the comedy relief on this channel. Oh, how the mighty fallen in battle. A dramatic apocalyptic epic, you said. It's the only reason I agreed to any of this.
Yeah, well, like you were so busy anyways. If we're being candid and doing this, you do realise you're just him doing more voices, right?
Of course I know.
Well then, any particular reason why you're being so truculent then? Same team. Feeling like this is becoming a bit of an old goal situation.
Call it the manifestation of his inner squeamishness at advertising his own stuff. But all that aside, this is utterly beneath us. I'm easily his best character.
I think you're in for a real shock when the death matches begin, buckaroo. That's probably Ducker von Smashoven, just on dint of his name alone. You know, in a head-to-head situation, you better hope the gentle listener's on your side, because you know he walks around the house doing my voice. He likes me better.
And I think the gentle listeners like me better. They've saved my bacon more than once.
A pity, Pat, the softies. In this tale, we all know who's the daddy.
Pfft. I'm not looking forward to your death scene, I am not. But we all know that torch is getting mighty heavy. Your last monologues were pretty much spelling that one out.
Poor boy. It's the old threaten, tantalise, then mix and switch. Oldest trick in the book. I mean, Why would anyone settle for a Mary Sue mutie like you when there's a hunk of inquisitorial yumminess here with centuries of potential backstory to divulge? The highs, the lows, the spills, the thrills, the betrayals, the duels, the shore leave, the mystery. I'm safe as houses.
Ring out the old, ring in the new. You've less chance of making the distance than a grot at Thinkmas.
That the best you can do? Tooth's a bit close to the knuckle, eh?
Aren't we getting a bit off topic?
I do feel it's been sidetracked a bit. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. Merch. We must buy the merch.
Okay, if you're not even going to pretend there is a tale here, I'm off.
Fine, go then. But you can pretty much bank it'll be me that gets a picture first. My own art. Well, if anyone buys the merch, buy the merch. Oh, go on. You know you want it. It's nearly Sanguinara. Treat yourself. There's even a Christmas special set coming. Look at him in his wee hat. Doesn't he look festive?
I think that's enough now, Thaddeus. We flogged this horse, raised it, then flogged its last wounds off again. If funds are raised via the merchandise, who should get the first picture drawn? So it's vote time. Pick one character from the Bald Library, my self-deriding name for the collected tales we are running, and vote for them in the comments section. The winner of the characters will get more exposition and the first art we commission if we raise the funds. And please just see this as the fun it is. I don't actually expect anyone to buy anything. But if you do, you know it will go towards my own Christmas and the potential purchase of some new art. Little by little we hope to improve, so I play the game. No offense is ever meant. Now, no matter what you do today, do try to make some time for fun.
Look, the hoodie fits.
You look ridiculous.
But cool, right? Right? Right?
Toodaloo.